Thank you so much, Dr. Francis, for that very warm welcome, but most especially for hosting us today. And it was funny that you mentioned that Bay State Banner article, because I was actually thinking about that and our early days of talking about apprenticeship. And it's amazing to now see you have gone from being a training provider to now delivering a registered apprenticeship as part of your curriculum. So kudos to you. I am also excited to be able to give a shout out to the apprenticeship team, our Division of Apprentice Standards, as Josh did as well. Can you just wave your hands, our DAS team? They're all in the back and a couple in the front. These are the folks behind our workforce development efforts to make sure that people actually know what registered apprenticeship is, and they have an ease of navigating state government to make your workforce delivery even easier. So thank you to the team for showing up at 100% every day. I also want to give a nod to Josh Cutler, our undersecretary. When he came on board, I said, I want to make sure that we're promoting all the awesome things that apprenticeship does each and every day. And I think the Instagram banner right here is a perfect example. Folks who have the apprenticeship pins, thank you for rocking those and taking the selfies. It helps to tell a story. It helps to champion the work that you're already doing and that we want more employers, more training providers, more individuals to be able to access these kinds of opportunities. Governor Healey, Lieutenant Governor Driscoll, our team that's represented here, we are promoting registered apprenticeship throughout the week. And we know that apprenticeship provides kind of an even playing field to get more individuals, what I like to call our untapped talent, into our workforce, regardless of what skills they may have prior to coming into the classroom or the job site day one. We know, thanks to leading organizations investing in the apprenticeship model, those individuals will be invested in and will be able to pursue a meaningful career thanks to the supervisors, the mentors, the people that are inside the workplaces helping to champion their success and, at the end of the day, receive industry recognized credentials and good paying jobs and a career ahead of them. And we know that at the same time there's barriers to getting more and more people into our workforce. And we want to make sure that as we think about leveraging the apprenticeship tool, we are mindful of reducing those barriers and also making sure we're encouraging people who may not think that this is for them, that it actually is especially for them, and that these individuals across all backgrounds are able to benefit from the work that we are doing collectively. And it does take a collaboration, it does take a collective. We were at the Greater Boston Chamber this morning, the Mass Apprentice Network, bringing together a collection of organizations, employers, training providers, including Benjamin Franklin Cummings Institute, as partners to this work, knowing that we can learn from each other. Registered apprenticeship isn't easy to roll off the tongue. I know that there are certainly great playbooks on how to do this, but starting out an apprenticeship program can be daunting. I had to sell it when I was at Apprentium, looking at Jay when I tried pitching this and talking with him early days. And we know that it can be hard to start any kind of workforce program. But we also know that there are tools in the toolbox that we have ready for you. And we're excited to be able to bring everyone together to expand the work we're doing in Massachusetts, leading the way in having more apprenticeship opportunities. I know everyone, I think, was able to do the tour. I think we were in a couple different groups, and I appreciate that as we come together to celebrate an announcement, we were able to hear directly from some students who are in programs. We were able to see examples of the training happening right here in this building. People may walk by on Berkeley every day and not realize the great things that are happening right here and soon to be happening in Nubian Square. And I think it just shows the why we are investing in this work, because we want to make sure we're providing more of these opportunities. I think everyone in this room already knows the value of registered apprenticeship. You know it's the recipe that makes combining technical skills with on-the-job training, so I'm not going to preach to the choir, but just think about how this unlocks opportunities. And we are continuing to innovate the model for apprenticeship, and I'm thrilled that over the last almost 2 years, we continue to expand, not just in healthcare and human services and advanced manufacturing and tech where we first started, but seeing even more adoption in biotech, in financial services, in early childhood education. It's amazing to know that as we think about things with more intentionality, we can figure out a way to provide that even playing field. And yes, even automotive tech, a huge registered apprenticeship program that's now being stood up here, and again, providing more of those pathways for all individuals to be able to succeed. Which brings me to today's announcement. The Healey-Driscoll administration is proud to announce $3.2 million in grants through our Grants for Registered Apprenticeship Opportunities in the Workforce, GROW, to 29 organizations to support 514 new apprentices and pre-apprentices across the state in fields like healthcare, manufacturing, clean energy, and the life sciences, and of course, auto tech. The grants, which include contract renewals as well as new awards to grantees, leverage more than $2 million in state funding, complemented by another remaining set of funds from federal USDOL dollars to help train apprentices in these high growth and in-demand industries. So let's give a round of applause. Hopefully through some of the networking and connections you may have made before we officially started, you are hearing some of the amazing stories and examples of how we're using registered apprenticeship. I think it's pretty awesome to know that this model, we've expanded now from the trades, from the building trades, to areas like automotive tech and HVAC here at a school like Benjamin Franklin, but also early childhood education, thinking about how we need more early childhood educators and how important that infrastructure is to unlock even more workforce. And we need to build that pipeline of educators, and we're thinking about how to do just that, to financial services and supporting really cool and new innovative programs that are opening more doors. And it's in every single region of the state. So I appreciate that. I see Pete coming all the way out from Springfield for 2 days in a row here in Boston to celebrate apprenticeship. That's just the kind of energy and enthusiasm we're thrilled to have in celebrating apprenticeship. You've heard about the Benjamin Franklin Institute model. It's just one of the opportunities that we're able to boast and celebrate right here as we congratulate all the grantees. Because of the investments that we're making, Benjamin Franklin's going to be able to enroll 12 apprentices and provide the kind of on-the-job training and full-service wraparound support as well, which is so incredibly needed as we think about the barriers that we know individuals may experience, but we're going to break those barriers down, provide those career pathways and employment right away. Your apprenticeship program is a great model and one we look forward to seeing continue to succeed. We know that we continue to innovate. Massachusetts is a state of innovation. Our history is embedded in innovation, and we're so thrilled that we're able to continue to innovate with the registered apprenticeship model, continue to celebrate the grantees that are here today, and the amazing work that we know is happening across the state. And I really want to appreciate the leadership of Governor Healey and Lieutenant Governor Driscoll. Nearly 2 years ago, I thought I was going to have to give a pitch, explain the value of apprenticeship. They were already drinking the Kool-Aid, and they were like, let's do this more. And we continue to invest more in registered apprenticeship, which again yields the celebrations that we're here to cheer on today and throughout this week, and certainly throughout the year across all of Massachusetts. So thank you for being a partner, and happy Massachusetts Apprenticeship Week, and congratulations to all of our grantees.